DCW, DCW, DCW.
Once again, welcome back to DCW Blast. We are live with yet another sequence, and we're hopeful that you are here with us tonight. And it's a big one this evening, as our main event features the Pack versus the Danger Us Alliance. I will remember that name someday. I may just start saying DUA just to make it easier on me. We are going to kick it off here from Gainesville, Georgia. And our first match tonight features Trip taking on a new competitor. And that is Fraser, who is joining us in DCW. So get ready for an interesting evening with lots of crazy things as always. And I'm sure a lot of repetitive stuff happening constantly, as always happens with these matches. But hopefully we'll get some different things happening. But like I said, tonight, Fraser makes his debut against Trip, who seems to always get these interruptions, shall we say. I know what that sounds about. I finally remembered what the pop noise was about. I was doing something in the background, and I forgot that it goes onto this recording. So here we go. We are ready to rock and roll. Up first is our latest competitor.
Forever young. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from England, weighing in at 227 pounds, Gentleman Johnson.
All right, here he is. It's Fraser, the squad of one, making his way to the ring. If you're wondering, the squad is his merch. Fraser from Britain has been involved in a long-time YouTube channel, does a podcast. You might want to check him out. I think it's Fraser IRL is his username now. And here comes Trip.
From the pits of hell, weighing in at 276 pounds, the Devil.
All right, Trip coming to the ring now. He is ready to rock in this match. We'll see if he gets surprised by the newcomer, or if he can continue to gain important victories, even against people who may not necessarily be ready for him. Big man has had trouble kind of climbing up the ranks. I think he'd love to be chasing after gold, but so far he has been struggling on that front. Of course, Money and Paper, his tag team with Astonis, has not done great things either, so that would be also a reason to want to do better. And tonight is no time like the present, as they say. All right, He immediately slams Fraser. Fraser ducks out and then slides back in. Throws him across the ring and then, oh, tried to connect and does. Whoa. Innovative move there. Knee to the back now. Looking to work on him, but the newcomer gets knocked down by the bigger man, who now picks him up, looking to do his turnover slam, which he does. Fraser is in trouble, trips up, trip, and now tries to lay in some boot work on him, trying to get a little bit of an advantage before moving on to something else. Opportunity now for him to make some headway, weaken the bigger man, take out his ability to get to his feet, but of course, as per always with this game, he picks him up, which immediately comes back to bite him in the butt as Tripp closes in, starts to put Fraser into trouble, turns him over, drags him towards the middle of the ring. Now he's looking to pursue a bit more, kicks him in the knee. And again, stomps down on that kneecap. Pressure now on Fraser. Can he make any sort of headway? Tripp is just racking on all of his appendages now. Goes for a kick but misses. So now it's Fraser's turn to return the favor. Takes Tripp down in that process immediately. Now he's got to keep working at him. He's got to keep pursuing this. If he lets him get his wits about him, this could be big trouble. The rookie has an opportunity. He's working away on the top rope. Rakes Tripp's face on that top rope. And now takes him over to the other ropes. Lays him on him and then just flings him off as he falls back onto the canvas. Kick into the back. Fraser picks him up again, a chop to basically the abdomen area, and then a big clothesline into the corner turnbuckle. Getting him up, goes for the snap suplex, and he does hit. So he's got him on the run for now, at least. Tripp's in trouble. Working on the midsection area, but then a quick knee by Tripp puts an end to that. Puts Fraser into the corner. Strike. Strike, strike, making their mark, and then he throws him across the ring just for good measure. Trouble on the horizon now. Tripp has got him up, and now what is he going to do? He throws him down, once again using those power moves to take Fraser down. Fraser actually does make a little bit of headway. Opportunity possibly slipping away to take control of this match. Misses on that combination, and now gets thrown back over. Can Tripp take advantage to finally polish off Fraser? 1, 2, 3. He does. It does not take much, but one bad move by Fraser led to Tripp taking advantage, and Tripp gains his victory that he wanted. And for Fraser, first match, good experience. Now you just want to get back and learn from it. So yeah, hello Dave, welcome. That was a quick ending to that match. As we watch the replay and Tripp now celebrating.
Here is your winner, the Devil.
Tripp celebrates. Fraser, as he said, probably learned a few things, and we'll take them back to maybe practice some things in the squared circle so that he can get better in the future. But that's not an auspicious way to begin your career. All right, next up, we have a tag team match. Whoa, everything went black. Okay, here we go. Between the newly formed British Union and Shadow Fox. This will be a very interesting matchup. We have been told that Logan has convinced Talon that he comes from Britain. Thus, the reason why they are the British Union. Now, how in Half-Elf came from Britain, we can't tell you. But apparently that is what he's told him, and so he believes it. What can I say? And now they are formed as the male half of British Union, which should be interesting. Meanwhile, of course, Shadow Fox looking to continue on a path towards competing for tag team gold. A win here would do them good, especially against a new team. You want to take advantage of them. But we'll have to see how this works. First out, it is British Union.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, on the way to the ring. At a combined weight of 459 pounds, the real deal, and Logan, the United Kingdom.
All right, so two non-British people now make up the British Union, and this should be a very entertaining duo. Certainly they have a very fancy entrance. I think Logan thinks he's listening to hard rock music, or at least maybe hip-hop, instead of Rule of Britannia, but there you go. So, of course, the question now remains, can these two work together to gain victories and climb the tag team ladder? Keep in mind, Logan has not actually been teamed with anyone in a tag team before, so this will be a big experience for him. But out comes Shadow Fox.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 527 pounds, Shay and the Professor Fox.
Hey, Jewel, welcome to the stream. All right, here they come. Shadow Fox has been a team that, over the last little while, has had very good success, but one might argue recently they've been struggling a bit more, and certainly they will be looking to try and recover from not being able to pick up some of the bigger wins they've been trying to do lately. I would not be surprised if these two teams are desperate to gain a win here, so it'll be interesting to see how this works out. Certainly Shadow Fox wants a win, there is no doubt about that. Alright, they lock up immediately. Talon in for the British Union, Avalos in for Shadow Fox. Taken down by Talon, who comes bursting out of the corner. And he's looking to make a dent, stomping on that hand again. So how are you guys doing tonight? I should ask that question. Hopefully well. Oh, Talon going to town on Avalos' head, racking him into the corner. Now looking to gain an early advantage, so he is working double axe handle to the back, throws him into the corner, but misses on the follow-up. Goodness. Now Avalos dragging Talon towards his corner. I think he was going to go tag, but instead gets caught out. Now Talon has an opportunity to continue to take advantage of this. And a big overhand strike sends Avalos to the floor, off the apron and to the floor. And now Talon has got him, gives him a cutter, and now has an opportunity to really take advantage of him. Oh, big enziguri catches Avalos, and down he goes. Oh, but as Talon was going for a cutter, he gets surprised. Avalos now in control. Oof, sends his face into the post. And again into that ring post. Time's a wasting. These guys need to get back in the ring. But a third time off the ring post for Talon. We are at 8 though. Avalos picking him up. Tosses him in. We're at 9. Oh, he gets back in before the 10 count. No, you haven't missed much. You've missed the opening match where our new debut Fraser lost to Tripp in rather surprising fashion. I'm not gonna lie. Logan going for a quick pin. Fox, who just barely, both these men just barely come in. Logan trying to work on him. You have missed the introduction of a new tag team, the new male British Union. All right, Logan working away. I mean, Dave, if we had a wellness policy, you know that wouldn't be on. All right. Ooh, chop attempt there by Fox and misses wildly. Logan throws him into the corner, kick to the midsection. Now just rakes the mask on the top rope and catches him with a little short drop kick. But Fox tries to follow up, only to get taken over. Oh, another drop kick miss. Fox is not having the best of times. Oof. Oh, kick to the back of the leg. Logan now in trouble for the first time. Fox working away. Preparing to grab him. I think as soon as he gets up, he does. Talon comes in and breaks it up by kicking his partner. Interesting strategy. Oh, and then Fox tries to go after Talon instead of paying attention to Logan. And now both members of the British Union are working on Fox. Turned over, cutter. Fox in trouble. Trying to go to the corner, but the problem is it's the wrong corner. But he does do a knee lift, which gets him out of danger. Going for the tag. He tags in Avalos. Avalos coming in. Drop kick right to the chest immediately by Logan. Avalos down. Not out. Elbow to the midsection. Tags in Fox again. Fox immediately gets into trouble. Logan takes him and splatters him into that bottom rope. Now he goes back to his partner, tags in Talon. Talon kind of celebrating a bit as Fox tries to get some faculties together, but immediately now jumped on by Talon. Talon working on this arm. He stomped on it a couple times. There's a third one. Fourth one. Fifth one. Oh. The damage he must be doing. And a sixth. Now he's got him in a kind of a half camel clutch type thing. I don't know if you'd call that, what you'd call that exactly, but throws Fox into the corner, comes in with a big maneuver, which catches Fox with a clothesline, but instead, Fox rolls out, rolls back in, takes control, surprisingly. And then tags in Avalos. The delusional duo are now finally in trouble. But Avalos did the cardinal sin of picking up his opponent, which allowed him to work away on him. And now just uses his foot to bury Avalos into the canvas. Kick to the nose there. And again, Avalos reverses. Talon trying to gain an advantage, got caught out. And now it's his turn to feel the power as Avalos now is working his way on him. Clothesline picks him up. Atomic drop turns it into a drop on the abdomen, if you're being polite. But a small package catches Avalos. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. That would have been embarrassing to lose to a small package. Oh, kick to the knee. Gets Avalos down, coming in. Shining Wizard. Pinning combination. 1, 2, 3. Before Fox could get in to save his partner, Talon gets the pin. I've heard Austin's British accent. It is ugly. Oh, British Union working now, taking it to Shadow Fox and just beating up on Avalos. Avalos, of course, is already down. Logan picks him up and tosses him out of the ring like a bag of potatoes. And the British Union celebrates as they gain a big victory as they try to begin their climb up the ladder. Yeah, Austin's version of a British accent is to talk with probably the worst combination of right, governor, and with his southern drawl, it really sounds weird. Or weirder. It is an odd combination, because he did try to use it on a couple of occasions in Fate, and it was hilarious, shall we say. Specifically, if you listen into the episodes with him and Alana off in England. All right, here we go. Our champion about to run up against Astonis.
Making his way to the ring from another time, weighing in at 246 pounds, Magical One.
The other half of Money and Paper, Astonis would love nothing better than to get a win here, but he's in for a tough time. Champion's coming off of a number of victories, and certainly Webby will be ready for this. The Brawler, of course, is in a match later tonight, a four-way dance, as the two competitors for the DCW title at Canadian Stampede take on some different people tonight. Astonis looks like he is geared up and ready and wants to do better than his partner did even earlier, even though Tripp got the victory. I think a victory over the DCW champion would certainly speak well for Astonis as he himself tries to crawl up the ladder. Here he comes.
And his opponent from New Hampshire, weighing in at 272 pounds, the world's heavyweight champion, Pat Webster.
Everybody's
champion.
favorite Angry Panda is on his way to the ring. Let's go, Webby. All right, big fella's ready to go. He has his work cut out for him tonight. As I said, Astonished will want to win to get a shot at least a championship at some point down the road, be it this particular one or the Triple Crown champion, or even the tag championship for that matter. He immediately takes Webby over, comes in, kicks to the back, but Webby just grabs him and basically belly-to-belly suplexes him. Knee to the face as the ground and pound begins. Oh, but Astonis turns it over, gets a big kick which works to his favor. Champion in trouble. Working on Webby's neck area and head. Twisting away. Astonis picking up Webby, but Webby turns that one over. The champ's not going to be pushed around that much. Drags him to the corner turnbuckle and then just rams his head in. Going for the 10 count. Astonis wobbles his way off of the turnbuckle. Webby picking him up, but Astonis turns that over and tries to get an advantage and does. Throws Webby off the top rope. He has to do what he can to try and make this work for him. But the champion with an arm drag takeover is back in control again. Now working Astonis over. Oh, but an elbow gets Astonis out. And another gets him totally free of Webby. Throws him up and over the ropes. Webby hanging on the apron, only to get punched off. Astonis now follows up. Kick to the back. Drop kick attempt though misses, and now Webby is in there. Punch after punch, with a quick forearm shiver as Astonis tried to get back control, but Webby takes him down again. Once again, working the clock here. He's got him up and then just slams him into that edge of the apron. Oof, and then just knees him and then just boots him. Astonis probably is near unconscious, but he's trying his best to fight his way out of this. Panda might have the advantage, but Astonis is not going to give him the luxury of an easy victory. But the champ is doing the damage. We are up to 6, and they are still outside the ring fighting. Throws him off of the post. Now drags him out again. We are at 8. Webby needs to slide in and does. Both competitors are back in the ring again. Astonis in trouble. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. No. The beating he took outside the ring has taken a lot of the fight out of Astonis. Can he reverse this? No. Webby's got him up. German suplex. He's taking him down to suplex down. 2. And 1 more makes 3. Now, what's the champ gonna do? He finds himself elbowed and then a big slam catches the champ. Astonis trying to get himself geared up. Trying to encourage crowds to cheer. They're already cheering for both men in this match. Big elbow out of the corner by Webby, and again, the belly-to-belly suplex lift does the job, and Astonis is barely using the ropes to get to his feet. He's in the corner and he's wobbly. Played a bit of possum there. Caught Webby, who kind of delayed. Tries to go for his patented move, but misses. And this is where trouble begins. It is and ends. It's the Panda Slam. And down goes Astonis. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That Panda Slam has rocked a number of people, but Astonis is not going to go down quite that easily. Now coming in. Boom, drop, incoming. Drops the legs on the midsection. Now tries to go for a pin himself. 1, 2. No, not 2. Webby kicks out. Champion has been doing a lot of damage on Astonis, but Astonis trying to get and keep his advantage. Trouble in Paradise catches Webby. Down he goes. Turns him over. Goes for the pinning attempt. 1, 2. Webby kicks out at barely 2. Champ suddenly in trouble now. Astonis kicks him. Now starts to work on the arm. Not really a submission specialist, our Astonis, so you kind of wonder why he's trying to do that. Drags Webby around to the other side of the ring. Now goes for another pin. 1. Not happening this time. Kick to the back. Misses on that kick, though. What's all this then, Astonis? When did he deserve any type of match from him? Nice. Well, so far he's been holding his own. Webby with a German catches him. It's big trouble. 2. And this will be the 3rd, and it doesn't look like Astonis is getting away from that. It's a non-title match, Webby, to be fair. Stomp and another one. It's an opportunity for you to kick some butt as you prepare for your title defense at Canadian Stampede. Astonis is in deep trouble. He's back on his feet, but he's about to be down again. This is it. It's Panda Slam time again. And is this the one? Here it is. 1, 2, 3. The champ is the winner. Not a problem, as he wears down his opponent and is able to get the win. Astonis will rue the day that he missed out on this victory, but he gave as good as he got, that much he can say. He does, however, offer a hand to the champion who takes it. They both walk away from that one. He is happy both in and out of the ring. Champion takes on the challenger and gets another victory. Oh yeah, he doesn't know. Here we go, the fatal 4-way match. Yeah, he doesn't say Warlock anymore. I know you don't like that, Kurt. And this is a fatal 4-way, so no, even though there are 2 members of SU in this match, they will not be teamed. Everybody fighting for themselves. Brawler, most of all, I would say. It baffled me. Logan's convinced Talon he's British. What can I say? Crikey, Governor. Alright, so. It's Devin, Rob, Anthony, and the Brawler. Why would you make Talon Jordan Logan? It wasn't my idea. I'm just going to say that. Here comes Rob.
Making his way to the ring from Connecticut, weighing in at 301 pounds, the Jester, Rob.
Well, they actually worked well enough that they won, so that much I can say about the British Union earlier tonight. Here comes Rob in the ring. Another individual who could really use a win or two to come out of this. His current circumstances are not great, and he's been on a bit of a losing streak. That's just how Perry says. kind of did, I'm not gonna lie. Them tights, oh yeah. The tights, that's your big thing? I don't know, the jacket, the hat, the mask, I think the whole ensemble works well. All right, next up, it's Anthony. The only representative of the D&D Originals in this match. It does.
And his opponent, first from California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Anthony.
So Anthony has been on kind of a good streak of lately. He's got more wins than losses. He's definitely been doing well, but he'll have his work cut out for him here. The three men he's going up against are not pushovers by any means, two of which have been champions, multiple-time champions in both the Brawler and Rob's cases, so this is going to be a tough one. And here comes Devin. Devin with his super long entrance, so I have to play both songs.
I ain't the kind who wear a tie, working up from 9 to 5. I tried that life but said goodbye.
I don't know what it is, but whenever this song comes on, I actually sit there listening to it
And
rather
from
than talking.
Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 255 pounds, Devin.
So Devin comes in. He's another one who would love to get a win. Of the unprofessionals, these are the two who have been struggling the most lately, so I think both would love nothing more than to gain a victory here. You're right, Jules. It is a good song. That's probably why I do that. Although I will say the unprofessionals have been in for shots at the championship as tag teams, so, and of course the women have the tag team gold in the women's division, so it's not like they're suffering at the moment. Not like the originals, who none of whom have a belt, and Austin has been laid low by Webby and hasn't been involved in any of the last 2 weeks. But here comes the Brawler with his new entrance.
And from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Brawler, Jonathan Williams.
So the Brawler on a bit of a tear as of late. Lost his match to Webby the other day, so he would love nothing more than to win this one, as he prepares for his title opportunity coming up at Canadian Stampede in 2 weeks from Monday. Well, a week from next Monday. I will say, so of the DCW songs, I've actually listened to a few of them in the car, and I actually really like some of them quite a lot. This is one of them, by the way. It's not why I gave it to my character, but it wasn't early when I was listening to it, but I do like it. The one I actually really like, probably the most, I think, is Emily's, if we're honest. All right, here we go. 4 men about to lock up. And right off the bat, SU attacks each other, and the former D&D originals go after each other, so no love lost by anybody here. They all know what the stakes are and what they need to do to gain the victory. Just pitching this out there, Ross, for a Triple Crown match in the men's division, then him and I for the tag team titles. Give SU the chance to hold all dem gold. Well, to be fair, you've had your opportunities for all of that. I mean, at one point, you and Rob both held titles. It's just Devin and Ross couldn't win the tag titles. Big follow-up there as Anthony trying to gain the pin while the other two are fighting over on the other side. Rob going after Devin. And again, Anthony and Brawler still fighting it out in the center of the ring. Big strike by Rob, catches Devin. Meanwhile, Brawler is down in the ring still. Anthony's been gaining the upper hand here. Devin and Ross, I know. Rob bashes Devin's face in. Kick to the midsection and then plants him. Tosses him into the ring. I mean, them professionals haven't got a great record, I'm just going to say, overall, in victories for titles. Rob's actually been the best. And out goes Anthony as the Brawler finally gains some advantage. Devin in trouble in the ring. Rob working away on him. This is the first match that the Brawler and Rob have been in since their big battle back over a few pay-per-views. But neither one has really gone after the other, interestingly, at this point. Anthony's still working on the Brawler. Devin pounding away on Rob. Anthony still working on the Brawler outside now. Rob gets dropped onto the top rope. Devin really could use this victory. He is probably the one member of SU more than any other who's struggled to gain the opportunities that so many of the other members have had. Pinning attempt, one. Broken up by Anthony. Brawler finally left alone. Now it's Anthony versus Devin. They miss each other on a drop kick, but Anthony catches Devin, but immediately a Brawler catches Anthony and then just clocks Rob. One. Ooh, boy, oh boy. I don't know if Devin could have done much about that. Kick to the back. Puts him down, a reverse kick. Oh. Oh, big miss there by Devin, who was trying to knee the Brawler, but he does catch him on the second go-round. Trips him up, pushes him into that second rope. Pushing down on Brawler. Anthony is back in, picks him up, but he runs into Devin, who takes him down. Devin going to the top rope. Tries to get land on Anthony and misses. Oh dear. And now the Brawler has Devin in a sharpshooter, but really, that was never going to work, not with everybody around. And a big move there by the Brawler takes down Rob. So much chat tonight. All right. Throws Rob into the other corner. Ross and you haven't teamed together, so if that's what you're defining it as, that's the reason why you haven't competed for it. You and Devin competed for it a few times. Takes him down, Anthony, with a pinning attempt. Brawler tosses Anthony into the far corner. Meanwhile, Devin catches Rob. Is Devin going to go for a pin? He picks him up. Strike. Return the favor by Rob. Does break up the pin that the Brawler was going for on Anthony. Two rivals colliding now. While Anthony and Devin are struggling. Whoa! Big attitude adjustment by Rob for the pin. 1, 2. No. That would have been probably the best opportunity with both of the others dazed and unconscious. But Anthony and Devin now focus in on each other. 619 looks to be incoming by Anthony. Catches him in the face. Meanwhile, Brawler taken down by Rob. Anthony on the top rope. Diving splash. Catches Devin. Oh! Taken down and splashed by Rob. Opportunity now for Rob with everybody else down and out. He's got it in mind. You can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle incoming. Hits. But now Devin is back up. He's gone for another attitude adjustment. Whoa. Lands that right on top of Anthony. Meanwhile, the Brawler's not doing much too. Kick out by Devin. Anthony struggles to his feet. He runs into a punch. Meanwhile, Rob tosses Devin outside the ring. Anthony tries to catch the Brawler as he tries to reverse things, but misses. Brawler kind of misses Rob, who rolls out. Now they're all out except for the Brawler. I don't know if Anthony understands he needs to be in the ring to get the win. Strike misses, connects on the drop kick. The two unprofessional members struggling to try and get to their feet while the other two fight on the outside. Of course, no count out, no disqualification, anything goes. Fatal four-way matches can be ugly, but not typically on blast. Strike to the face, tries to go for another one, gets caught, Devin in trouble now. Anthony trying to get Devin, misses an elbow to the face. Big cutter misses Rob as he comes in. Anthony, oh! Devin gets splattered off of the ring post, and there's blood. And now the Brawler's back up and taking it to Anthony. Now it's Rob versus the Brawler. Now they're both in the center of the ring. Brawler trying to get to his feet. Rob trying to put a stop to it. Hits him a couple times. Then throws him back over again. Devin moves out of the way at the last minute. Kick by Anthony, knocks him over. Devin trying to get at both of them, misses. Now targeting the Brawler, kicks him. Meanwhile, Rob on the other end of the ring is fighting with Anthony. Brawler rolled in by Devin. This is an opportunity to go for the pin while the other two are fighting outside. Instead, he's going to go for a leg break, and meanwhile, Rob's back in the ring now, so is Anthony. They're now fighting again. Anthony, Hurricane Rana's Rob to the ground. Meanwhile, the Brawler has not moved much. Pinning attempt immediately broken up. This match is chaotic, so the chat's going crazy. Another Hurricane Rana, this time to Devin. Sends him basically into Rob's butt. Rob now back to his feet. Stomps on the Brawler. Stomps on the arm. Brawler is in trouble. He has been for quite some time. 5-knuckle shuffle. You cannot get away if you can't see it. And now here's a possible splash coming in by Anthony. Oh! Another fist strike cuts the Brawler. Anthony, meanwhile, is just pummeled Devin on the other side of the ring. Rob and Anthony drag their respective competitors into a pinning attempt. Don't know who's going to count. As it turned out, Anthony decided to go for Rob. Hurricane Rana on Rob. Rob rolls out of the ring. Picks up the Brawler. Throws him into the corner. Big elbow strike. Kick to the midsection. He's got him set up. Tries to go for a planting pin, but again gets reversed. Devin locking it up with Anthony. Anthony drop kick misses. Oh, big kick sends Anthony to the ground. I will say, for those of you talking in the chat, belts are defended by wins and losses, so you're correct. Winners will get the best chances, but if you've never fought a match, I'm not sure if you're called a winner or a loser. Dragged into the middle of the ring. Rob has got Anthony and now gets him in a submission hold. STF. Oh, elbowed out of it. Anthony having none of that. Brawler back up. I'm not sure why you go for a submission hold in a four-way match. It just seems like a dumb idea. Brawler and Rob now working together. But the Brawler not so much as he goes after both of them. He's got Anthony up. It is time. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Brawler with a victory. A big victory in preparation for his shot at the title. Nice. Well, we'll see. You guys were fighting last week.
Here is your winner, the Brawler, Jonathan Williams.
All right. Brawler, bloody though he is, comes out the winner. And with that, we move on. And speaking of Ross, he is up against the Triple Crown champion in a non-title match. I mean, Kurt, I'm going to be honest, I think Webby plays the heel with SU. It's just the fans don't think of him as a heel. He's kind of the Steve Austin of DCW. Out comes the Pirate King.
Making his way to the ring from New Hampshire, weighing in at 240 pounds, Ross Malcolm Boyd.
All right. Goose has been on a tear of late. Him and Donnie are set to collide once more. But can anybody else interfere with these plans? Ross would love nothing better than to get a shot at that title. He's had a couple of chances at titles and has done a good job to date, but he's got some work cut out for him if he wants to make some headway here. Goose, of course, has been on a tear. After losing the title, he made his best efforts to try and get back into the title picture and was able to recapture the Triple Crown title. And here he comes.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Triple Crown champion, Goose Champion.
All right. Goose making his way to the ring. Beating Donnie at Unbreakable. He would love nothing more than to continue the reign. Triple Crown Championship has struggled to stay in the possession of one man for more than a month in the last, well, pretty much since its inauguration. I think the only person who's held it for 2 months in a row is Rob. But I could be wrong on that too. And in fact, it is one title that has changed hands midway through months at times. All right, here we go. Ross comes in, locks up with Goose. Oh, Goose pile drives him into the ground almost, dropping him on his head. Now he's got him back up, looking to work his way at him, but instead, Ross fights his way back into this match. Kick to the bicep. Now he's going after him again. Turns it over. Ross needs to work harder, faster, bigger moves if he wants to win this. Because Goose is a cagey veteran who knows how this works. He has won more than one title, more than one time. And he, one of the few, actually, D&D originals that's held more than one of the DCW titles, having been the champion and also the Triple Crown champion. Or I should say the heavyweight champion. All right, Ross up with Goose. Drops Goose on the corner of the apron. Down he goes. Picks him up again. Big kick to the head. Sends Rob collapsing. And then he throws him back into the center of the ring. Follows him in. Ross looking to tie him up. Grabbing his arms. Stretching him out. Ooh, the pain of that move. Bridging. And then goes into another hold. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, if you're Goose, how good are you feeling now? Probably not real great. Not gonna lie. Ross doing a lot of legwork there on the technical submission front and almost able to get Goose to tap. But instead, Goose comes firing out. Knocks Ross down, puts his boots to him, and the Bearded Wonder taking a beating. Dragging him back into the middle of the ring. Tries to go for the pin. Failed on that front. Goose has got the advantage now, but Ross comes in, twists Goose around. Goose grabbing his knee. Might be in trouble here, but an arm drag takedown catches Ross. Goose back up to his feet, maybe playing a bit of possum there earlier. Going after Ross and twists his knee down. Kick to the face. Stands him back up. Picks him up with sidewalks, it's a backbreaker on the leg. Now, opportunities for Goose. He power slams him. Sit down power bomb. What's he gonna do now? Kick to the face again, and another. Ross, who had had all of the advantage, now in trouble. Referee taking a sweet time. One. Kick out by Ross. May not have kicked out had he had the time. Oof. Leaping knee to the head. That's the kind of stuff that leaves you not very happy the next morning. Could cause concussion symptoms. But either which way, Goose is not hesitating, not waiting. He's gone after him. He's going hardcore, and now he's reversed this stretch and has got him up, and he's working away on the back, but instead, ooh, Ross almost tried to go for a quick pin there. But Goose comes out of that. Ooh, but an elbow from Ross catches him. Now it's a yes kick. 1, 2, 3 kicks, 4 kicks, 5 kicks, 6. And then the follow-up 7th. Inseguri right to the head. Down goes Goose. Goose standing up. Ross waiting for him. He's got him in the label lock. He's got it locked in. Can Goose get away? He's trying to fight out of it, and he does. Ooh, punch to go with it. Ross had him where he wanted him. They collide in the center of the ring. Elbow catches Ross in the head. Goose trying to turn him around. Got him locked in, trying to get the... He did. He's got the... Oh. Tried to get the... what looked like Boston Crab on him, but kicked out of it. Goes for a stretch on the leg. And then goes for a pin. 1. Ross kicks out at 1. Very impressive considering the situation. Goose just waiting for him to get to his feet. Big code breaker connects. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. That does not work out. Goose unable to get the pin. Ross gets to his feet. Collides with Goose. Goose takes him out, throws him over the top rope, but Goose, waiting for that, leaps off with a double axe handle, catches Ross right at the crown of his head. And now it's an opportunity. Will Goose try and finish him off here? Takes him over again. He's again trying to get in that Boston Crab. He turns him over. He's got it cinched in, but Ross is working his way out of it, fighting as hard as he can, and does kick his way out. Looked for a second. Oh, big elbow, and there's blood. And now he's got him up and drops him on the knee. Double arm takeover. Now he's got an opportunity to possibly go for the pin here. It's Goose's opportunity to finish this right here, right now. Ross wobbly, gets to his feet, misses on that kick. An attempt by Ross to connect with Goose. Clothesline catches Ross and then drops an elbow onto his chest. However, big European uppercut. Double arm takedown on Goose. I'm wondering if we lost the chat for a second because it's not like welcome to the chat room all of a sudden. Right. Ross picks up Goose. Scott Goose down again. Here we go with more guest kicks. Strike after strike after strike. I don't know how many more of these Goose can handle. Connection. Now he's following it up by going to the top rope. He's up in position for this move. Goose struggling to his feet. Ross comes in big. Missile drop kick off the top rope. He should have pinned him right there. That would have been my prescription, but instead he goes for the label lock one more time. He's got it locked in. It's good and tight, cinched up. Goose able to break it again though. He is grabbing his arm though. Tries to take him over. Fights with Ross. Ross tries to fight away from this submission maneuver. And does. Catching Goose. Takes him over by his face. My goodness. Pinning possibilities here for Ross. Goes in. 1, 2. No. Champ not going down that easily. This has been a hell of a match. These two men have been putting on a clinic, trying to gain the victory. You have to wonder, win or loss, whether Ross is fighting his way into the chance for a title shot. But he's taken down. Goose looks like he's trying to turn him over again. He gets it in there. He's cinched in the Boston Crab, but again, Ross trying to fight out of it. He's climbing away, working his way through it. But, oh, and every time Goose thinks he's got it cinched in, Ross gets himself out. Stretching himself now. Goose coming in close, only to fall into Ross's trap. Ross gets the yes chant going. Stands up Goose. Throws him into the opposite corner. Comes in. What's he going to do now? It is a combination of moves which lead to a big clothesline. Ross leaning towards ending this, I think. Here we go with more kicks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here's that 7th. Bang. Pinning attempt. Is this it? 1, 2. No. Champion not going to allow this. Even on a non-title match, he's not going to give up. Goose stands to his feet. Ross closing in, twists the arm back. Takes him down. Goose punches his way out of it. Now he grabs Ross and tries to do something similar. Now he drags him over to the ropes. Throws him to the floor. And now is following him out there. Goose having an opportunity to wreak havoc on Ross. But instead just tossing him back in the ring. Surprisingly. Goose now closing in. Picks Ross up. Takes him down. And here we go one more time. Is this going to be the one? He's got it locked in. He's wanted this locked in. And Ross is not getting out. But he is trying to fight out again. Goose needs to push down on this, but he just can't seem to finish him off. The submission just not working, so instead he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Ross kicks out again. Goose getting frustrated. Every time I think he's got him, it just kind of goes awry. Code breaker again, though. Ross has been devastated by the last couple of moves. Ever since he was tossed out of the ring, he has not got any offense in. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. 2.5 there. Heated. Goose comes up angry about that one not being called 3. Ross stands up. Goose again with another code breaker. His third time the charm. He drags him towards the center of the ring so he can't put his foot on the rope. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Again, Ross kicks out. My goodness, the durability of this man is unbelievable. Goose wants this over. Picks him up. Throws him down. Big suplex, but he misses on the kick. Ross, however, in trouble. Again, no offense from Ross to this point. Ever since he was tossed out of the ring, he has been just on the receiving end. And how much longer can he last? Now in a rear naked choke. But again now Ross is going to fight out. For the first time we have some real offense. And he does catch up with Goose, but Goose comes back immediately. Gets him up. He's got him in the pedigree. This could be it. Oh, and instead comes back and uses a backbreaker on him. And now is Goose going to try one more time? He's now working on the leg again. But again, a jawbreaker gets Ross out of trouble, and he's able to connect with a big shot to the head. He's got a chance if he can follow this up, but he misses on the kick. Goose cut him off, got him up again, trying to turn him over one more time, bridging to try and get out of it, but this time Goose has it locked down, locked in. Oh my gosh, but no, I thought maybe Ross would get out, but this time, 5 times he tried this move, and on the 5th time, Ross could not fight anymore, and he submits to the Boston Crab, also known as the Lion Tamer, or a number of names. The Walls of Jericho is another one. As Goose just attempted and finally gets it to work, while Ross tried his best to finish off his opponent. Unable to do so,
Here is
though.
your winner,
And Goose comes away with a victory. But he may feel like it was a lucky one after that hard-fought affair. A good, solid match between two very good competitors. Next up. Yep. Kurt says he is about to flip him, but his legs gave out. Boston Crab is just a boss. See Boston? Okay. And next up, it is Chris Quigley versus Donnie. Donnie getting a shot or I should say Chris getting a shot at the number one contender for the Triple Crown title, former champion. Donnie will want to set a good example heading into his match at Canadian Stampede. But he's got to beat Chris, and Chris has been on a bit of a roll lately. So he is dangerous. And here he comes.
Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 242 pounds, Christopher the Professor.
All right, Chris coming to the ring. Keyboard messed up when Jericho changed the walls to the crab. It was the weakest looking Boston crab ever seen. Yeah, well, you know. All right, Chris in the ring now. Ready, willing, and able. Another member of the D&D Originals not here without their leader. We know that Austin has not been here the last couple of weeks. Whether he'll be here in time for Canadian Stampede, we cannot say. He does not have a match at Canadian Stampede for this one. Here comes Donnie.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 245 pounds, John.
Rick the Model Martel crab. That was way better. You know what? I don't remember the rest of them. I'll take your word for it. All right, Donnie's ready and roaring to go. Chris and Donnie about to connect. And Chris catches him with a suplex right off the gate. Tries to go for a quick, easy pin. Does not work out in his favor. Lifts him up and throws him over. Chris surprising a lot of people here. Oh, big European uppercut connects with Donnie. Donnie in trouble now. He has not had a lot of offense so far in this match, but he finally comes in with a clothesline, takes Chris down. Can he start to take advantage here? Oh, that was awkward. He connects with that, but it was awkward. Chris connecting, and he misses, and another miss by Donnie, it looked like. But he does catch Chris and is able to take him down. Big European uppercut. The drop kick, however, misses. Donnie comes in with punches. This has been a slugfest of an affair so far. Another drop kick sends Donnie to the floor. Yeah, I thought he had rolled away from that flip as well, Kurt. I was really surprised when he got caught. One, not enough. Donnie booted down and rolls out to avoid any further problems. Chris riling himself up. Crowd not a big fan of Chris. Oh! He's not going to, rouse their interest. Donnie comes in, striking on to Chris. Throws him back over. Donnie trying to get Chris down and out, but Chris back elbow catches Donnie. Thrown over the top rope out onto the apron. He's in trouble. Big strike sends Chris into big danger, and back body down on the corner of the ring on the edge of the apron. And now bashed into the announcer's desk. You don't see that very often in DCW. And then a cutter that somehow Chris no-sells. Drop kick connects, though. Donnie now in trouble all of a sudden. Not sure what Chris was planning. He took too long to make up his mind. Donnie fights his way out. We're at 7. Donnie quickly back out again. Just caused the count to not happen. Obviously, he thought Chris could get him back in without trouble. Big elbow on the edge of the apron on the head of Chris. Donnie picks him back up again, tries to go in and grab him, but Chris strikes and catches him. Now he comes back with a big overhand strike. Turning him up, he's got him into the sharpshooter. Locked down, but too close to the ropes. Dragging him more towards the middle of the ring. Picks up his leg and bashes his kneecap into the mat. Turns him over, goes for the pin. 1, 2. Not gonna work out. Chris trying to get a hold of Donnie, but Donnie reverses out of that. Donnie returning the favor, chomping on the arm. Goes for a pinning attempt. 1. Chris gets out of that easily enough. Don't know quite why sometimes they do that. Go for a pin right after they've gotten up from being beaten down. Big spinning uppercut catches Donnie from Chris. Chris, who's pretty much run the show here, is still working his way through Donnie, putting pressure on his neck and back. Donnie comes in, big strike, just rocked Chris. Picks him back up again. Where's he going? It is kind of a converted attitude adjustment. Knee drop to the head. Don't know what you want to call it. It's sort of a combination of all sorts of things. I'm sure Kurt has a better idea of what it's called than I do. Working away, wrenching on the neck again. Donnie comes up. It looks like he is going to do it. He's going for the phenomenal forearm. If he gets it, this could be it. But no, he misses. Chris avoids it. And because of it, he's now got Donnie where he wants him. The first possible offense for Donnie has gone to nothing. And now Chris has got him up and is just controlling the match now. Donnie seemingly being allowed to get to his feet. Chris comes in, takes him down immediately. Comes in, cinches it in, got it locked in. Is the sharpshooter on? Too difficult for Donnie to escape. He has not gotten away yet. But Chris lets go. Not quite sure why. Goes for a pin instead. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I thought that was it right there. That was so whisper close. Chris could have a reason to be aggrieved, but instead he focuses on his opponent. Wrenching on the neck now, trying to gain an advantage over Donnie. Donnie in trouble. Trying to get free, but not succeeding. But he does make him pay. Finally. Donnie trying to gear himself up, but he's letting himself turn his back on Chris. Big mistake there by Donnie, and another. Completely flummoxed by those moves. Glitchfest Central, they all miss. And another miss. Now Donnie trying to go to the top rope, but gets absolutely smashed. That botch job there has now led to Chris being in charge. Oh, suplexes him off of the steps. Go, Donnie, you're high. Or at least drunk. One of the two. Bashed off the ring apron. All of a sudden, Chris with the advantage. Donnie in trouble. Turned over. Ooh. Big club from Chris, and then another connects. All of a sudden, Mr. Quigley's got control. Donnie in trouble is leaned against the ropes and then dropped on them. Kick, stomp. Oh, that much more trouble now. But Donnie comes back. He's fighting to try and get free. Trying to get some sort of advantage back after losing it on a couple of botches. Goes for the pin. 1. Chris kicks out. Not ready yet. Not by a long shot. Misses on that connection. And again, another big miss. And it's a bridging suplex pin, but it doesn't work. Big leaping clothesline catches Chris. Donnie now has the advantage again. Picks Chris up. Chris is wobbly enough that he just lets him get him. Takedown by the leg. And he's got him locked. Oh, he tried to get him locked into the calf crusher, but that didn't work. Too close to the ropes. Donnie celebrating a little early. Chris in trouble. Turned over. Goes for the pin. The referee taking his time. 1, 2. But Chris kicks out. Donnie waiting for Chris to get to his feet. Chris wobbly. Stands up and takes him down immediately. Trying to gain advantage. Kick to the midsection. Big drop kick. Donnie now in control. Coming in. He's going to... Oh, drops a knee that busts Chris open. Donnie getting ready. Steeling himself up. Looking like he's going to try and finish Chris off right here, right now. Oh! Chris turned over. Wrenching. Rear naked choke has got Chris locked down, that sleeper hold. Can he get him down? Finish off the challenger now. But Chris recovers and immediately takes Donnie down again. Chris with a big stomp on the arm and another. Chris gets a clothesline to the face now. Spinning move by Donnie backfires. And Chris just decks him. Oh, and then he does that pop-up European uppercut combination, which has caught him out. Is this it? Are we seeing the end? 1, 2. No. Chris unable to get the pin there. He's bleeding, but he's in control. And Donnie in trouble. Turned over, and now it's another sharpshooter attempt. Is this going to be it? Will Donnie be able to escape? He hasn't so far. No, he taps. And again, another submission. And Chris Quigley gets the win over the #1 contender for the Triple Crown title. As I said, Chris has all the momentum right now. He has been winning matches for fun, and now he's looking like he's going to have a different kind of fun, and takes it out on Donnie, just stomping a mud hole in him. Referee finally breaks it up, but this rivalry will possibly continue. You have to wonder what that means for the Triple Crown scene with two big competitors now. The poker dealer has had enough. That's right. All right, so our main event time. It is a showdown for the contender and the champions. And we'll see if DUA have mended their fences or if there's still trouble in this tandem. As Jax and Corbin, the Pack, take on Kurt and Dave.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 772 pounds, Jack Walker and Alpha Wolf, the Wolfpack.
The Pack won the right to fight for these titles, defeating SU at Unbreakable. And they are wanting to send a message this evening. A message that says, look out, DUA. A boy and his Minotaur. Here they come. Can these two function as a team? Or will their grievances against one another carry forward into this match? I guess we're about to find out.
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 526
Keep in mind, the
pounds,
last two matches
the
these two were in,
champions, Dave,
Chris,
the King,
Kurt.
Baker, and Kurt, the Dangerous Alliance.
walked away after they won, and then Dave went ballistic after he lost and took out a referee in the match that these two fought against each other. So who knows what's going to happen in this one? Are the fences mended, or are we dealing with more conflict? And what will the Pack do? The Pack, of course, for the most part, have been on an absolute tear since they came into the DCW. And you can bet they want to win. Big suplex right out of the gate. Dave was one of the biggest competitors in DCW, just getting rocked by Jax. Kurt, all families fight. We're amended. Now it's time. Dave coming back at the big man, stepping on his face. Now going to choke him. Jax. All right, drops an elbow on his lower back. Picks up the big guy. Throws him into the corner. Dave pursues. I will say, these DUA has been the most successful tag team, probably other than the British Union, as they have held the titles for all of about 1 week, pretty much for about 2.5 months now, which in DCW terms is a long old time. Meanwhile, Corbin fighting with Kurt. Two smaller men in the ring together. Big clothesline by Kurt catches Corbin. Drops a boot onto him as well. And another. One more in the back and then a big knee drop to the back. Kurt looking to do more damage. Corbin in deep trouble now. Throws him back over boot to the midsection. And then drops both boots down on Corbin at the same time. Throws him into the corner, follows up. Dave catches him with a couple of knees. I think I still haven't done your finisher, guys. I gotta write that down so I don't forget. I think you're currently still doing the Doomsday device, or a version of it. I could be wrong on that. All right, big old Jax back in, working away on Dave. Whoa, just picks him up and tosses him like he's a nothing. Now throws him into the corner, follows up with a big gore. Catches Dave. Dave's in trouble now. Pulls him out of there and drops him again. Jax then gets back body dropped over. And then an arm bar by Dave. This is an original move by Dave. He doesn't usually do these. And it shows because he didn't get very far with it. Jax now getting hit. Dragging him to the corner. Bounces him off the top turnbuckle. Tags in his partner. Now Kurt's in. They're working well together now. Oh, big gore out of nowhere though. And all of a sudden, the Pack are back under control and Kurt's in trouble. Jax goes for a pinning attempt. 1, 2. Kurt kicks out at 2. But Jax seen enough. He's tagging in Corbin. Corbin with a kick to the back of the head, but then he immediately gets taken over as Kurt, sensing he wasn't facing the big 7'5" monstrosity, tries to go for Corbin, but Corbin fires back. Locking up the arm, wrenching it over. Corbin is excited, he's ready, he's pounding on his chest. Kurt in trouble. Big boot takes Kurt over the top rope. And now Corbin to the top. Where is he going to go? He seems to be waiting for Kurt to get to his feet. He's up. Corbin misses big time on that leap from the top rope. Lands hard. And now he's thrown back into the ring. This is the opportunity DUA needs to take advantage of this. But Corbin catches Kurt, picks him up. Follow-away slam there. Kurt able to try and get up. It looked like he's going to try and tag Dave, but instead goes back at Corbin. Taken over again. Corbin misses one more time. Big stunner. Catches Corbin. Kick to the back. Kurt sizing him up, getting ready. Locked down, locked in. Here we go. Charging knee catches Corbin and he's down. 1, 2. Kurt had him where he wanted him. Now working away. Scissor attempts, but Corbin's going to get out of that relatively simply. Kurt gets kicked in the midsection now as things get turned around. Big back heel catches Corbin though. Kurt able to get his wits about him. But Corbin Hurricane Rana's Kurt. Kurt needs to probably tag out. Hasn't done it yet. Is that a modicum of the problems that they've had? Big back heel once again catches Corbin. Is Kurt going to try and go towards his corner? He does. Tossing Kurt in. Tag. Big tag to Dave. Dave is ready. They got him up. Here we go. Big finishing move. 1, 2. Kurt comes across. Tries to catch Jax, but Jax gets in there at the last second. But he does get thrown over the top rope by Kurt. Dave now waiting for Corbin to get to his feet. Comes in. Corbin gets absolutely cauliflowers. Dave now working Lana to Dave. Dave now is the one who's wobbly. Corbin takes his arms, locks him up, drops him on his head. 1, 2. Dave not going down that easily, kicks out. Tag to his partner. Jax now in. Dave is down and out. Face on the mat. Corbin stomps down on Dave. Dragging him to the center of the ring. Picks him up, throws him over the top. Jax looking to make more damage fit in. Drops on him again. wrenching on the neck and shoulders, the head, everywhere, just trying to punish Dave. Drops him down. Jax has been out for a bit, so he's raring to go now. Meanwhile, Dave finally fights back. He's looking like he wants to tag. He does. Here comes Kurt to deal with the big man. Oh my gosh. And then he is just pummeled. Jax takes him and just throws him around. Jax gaining more and more and more on Kurt. This is a big sign of things to come in a couple of weeks. This could be bad news. Kurt, though, able to get a cutter on him. Pretty difficult to do with the size of the man's head, but he's able to do it. Lines him up. Here comes that knee again. This one's going to be... Well, okay, they said it was to the head because the head apparently is bleeding. But honest to goodness, he hit him in the stomach. Kicks to the thighs. Connects. This is what happens when you're fighting a 7'4" monster. Got Jax where he wants him. He's positioned, and here we go again. Dave comes in, a sit down on him. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3, and the Dangerous Alliance with the victory. And the Pack defeated, and Jax is the one who gets pinned. Oh my gosh. The head connection, in quotes, apparently caused Jax to lose momentum, and he is taken out. Corbin in shock. And more importantly, the Dangerous Alliance is back on the same page.
Here are your winners, Dave the King Baker and Kurt the Dangerous Alliance.
So Kurt was right. The squabble in the family appears to be over, and the champions look roaring and raring to go as they face these same competitors in 2 weeks' time at Canadian Stampede. And with that, that is the end of Blast.